Hey guys, I have a very special video for you today where first I'm going to be going over the top 3 things that differentiate top performing print-on-demand sellers from those sellers that have maybe been in the game 3, 6 months, 8 months, maybe even a year, and they still are not really gaining traction. They can't figure out what they're doing wrong, and it's usually one of 3 things that I'm going to be covering today. Now, after I talk about that, I'm going to be giving you a free preview of what happens in my Elite membership. Now, in honor of that relaunching this week, I am basically giving you a free trend spotting video that happens within this membership for you guys to just kind of experience it and see how I do the entire blank to bank trend spotting process. I'm really excited to finally release one of these and see what your feedback is, because I think you guys are really going to love it. But before we get into that trend spotting video, let's talk about those 3 elements that differentiate top performing print-on-demand sellers from struggling sellers. Now, the very first thing, if you've been following me for any amount of time, you probably already know what I'm going to say. It is trend spotting, and not only being able to trend spot, but having a method for trend spotting that allows you to do it over and over again and produce great results. Now, trend spotting is basically scoring the internet, scoring the mall closest to you, scoring everywhere that you can in order to gather data about what products are most in demand. Not just products, design elements, color palettes, all the details of what people are shopping for. Now, the entire trend spotting method I put in my Blank to Bank ebook. If you have not yet read that, it's $9.95 and linked in the description below. But this is one of those things that if you can do the trend spotting process right, everything else is going to be a million times easier. But trust me, it is an actual skill. It takes a lot of practice, and it also takes a lot of time. And in the beginning, it can feel a little bit overwhelming and a little bit like the hard work, but once you see the actual results that it garners you, the true success that comes from becoming an expert at trend spotting, you're going to be obsessed with it. You're not going to want to do anything else, trust me. So the very first element that differentiates top performing print-on-demand sellers from struggling sellers is that they're very good at trend spotting and executing designs on their print-on-demand products that cater to what people want. Now, the second most important element that differentiates top performing sellers from struggling ones is search engine optimization. Now, of course, you have to have the products people want, but then you have to be able to get those products in front of the people searching for them. And that's what search engine optimization is all about. It's not a hard process, but it definitely is complex to some degree. And you really have to know the right things, not just the general information about search engine optimization, but exactly what you need to be doing in order to be showing up in front of people. That's why I offer the courses that I do, because over the last 7 years, I've been able to create a 6-figure revenue stream through Etsy, almost exclusively through organic traffic, because I know exactly how to do search engine optimization. So the third most important aspect that you've got to know in order to take your shop to new heights is your listing photos. You have to have really great, emotionally connective listing photos that are going to get people's attention. So to recap, you've got to know what's in demand, what people are actually searching for. You've got to be able to show up in front of the people that are searching for it, with search engine optimization. And you have to have photos that are going to emotionally connect with your target audience so they actually click on your listing once they find it. You know, if you're good at looking for what's in demand and then you're good at search engine optimization, but you don't have the right photos, you're going to get right up to the ledge in getting those target customers to buy your products, and then they don't even click on it because the photo lacks emotional connection. So when I'm talking about emotional connection, I'm talking about doing the product photo in such a way, that very first thumbnail photo, in such a way that it's actually going to get people excited about it before they've even clicked on it. I've got tons more information about that as well. You can follow me on Instagram for more content around listing photos, and I also have a $27 listing photos masterclass. Now that we've gone over all of this, I wanted to talk very briefly about the membership and what you can expect from it. So I'm actually going to be showing you a full version of a trend spotting video that I did in my membership about a month ago. But before I do that, I just want to mention that the membership is about three main things. It's about a weekly trend spotting video that I'm going to be showing you a preview of soon. It's about group coaching, and it's about a exclusive access pass to 2 accounts, social media accounts, Instagram and Pinterest, that I have put together and that I am curating to bring you the most relevant and on edge trend information and content possible. So with the weekly trend spotting videos, you're basically going to get a screen share of me sitting down, going through the blank to bank process and showing you where all the latest trends are coming from, what they are, breaking them down, sometimes even showing you how I would design something similar. And the second thing is the group coaching. That is happening bi-weekly. So each month you're getting 4 trend spotting videos, 2 group coaching calls, and access to the Instagram and Pinterest accounts. Now, all of this in one membership is going to change your life. It's going to change your business. And I'm going to make sure, it is my mission to make sure that this content is valuable enough that it can actually do that for you. I'm not about fluff. I'm not about selling people free that they can get for free elsewhere. Not at all. I'm about value and actually helping you achieve your goals. So I hope that you will learn more about this membership if it sounds like a good fit for you. I've linked that in the description below. And with that, we're now going to get into the trend spotting video. Without further ado, here it is, one of my membership videos, trend spotting from last month. I've showed you the whole video here, and I hope you really enjoy it and get something out of it. All right, VIP membership. I know sometimes I'm a little late with posts. I will admit that, but I'm sometimes a little early too, like today, because I could absolutely not wait to talk to you guys about this. I feel like I've been kind of on a roll with research. Sometimes I get into this sweet spot. It'll last for a day, a week, a month, sometimes a couple months. I just feel like I can't get enough of researching. I love when that happens because sometimes it feels really dry and stagnant. So I try to take as much advantage as I can when I'm actually feeling that creative pull and like lots going on, lots to discover, lots to research. So I want to share that with you guys today. Where I want to start is with this new brand that I found on an Instagram ad. Okay. And this is what I mean when I say you should be researching 24/7, not even necessarily like I'm going on the internet to research now. I mean, your research feelers are always out there. They're always on. So I was just scrolling my personal Instagram account, which showed me an ad for a sweatshirt. And I was like, ooh, this is really cute. And then I started looking into the brand. I looked up the website and I'm like, okay, wait, this is amazing. This is gold. I have to show the Wolf Den this. So wholesomeculture.com is the brand. Now, there's a lot of brands like this. Some do it better than others, but this is a very trend-based clothing brand for women that has basically everything down. I mean, they've got their branding. They've got really, really good ads. I'm going to see if I can find those ads to show you guys which one caught my attention. And they just have everything in place here. They've got the 15% off pop-up that happens when you go to their website, which I love. They're trying to get people on their email list, which is a benefit of having your own website, certainly. But for people that are selling print on demand, for you guys who are selling on Etsy, this is valuable just design-wise. Okay, so we already have one, Keep Her Wild, with a jaguar and a moon. We've got that mystical sort of thing happening. Amazing already, right? I'm loving it already. We've got Spread Love plus a botanical sleeve print on a trending forest green sweatshirt. Like, we're loving this already, right? At least I am. Okay. So we've got a Be Kind one here. I think you can tell that they are very, very trend based. Being kind is cool. So this is the one that I saw in the ad and I was like, oh, I love it. Okay. First of all, I don't think that back prints are utilized enough. I think too many sellers are focusing on front prints, and I understand why. Is because it's kind of like, I don't really know how to make a back print work, but they're becoming more and more popular to where you can kind of make it work however you want. And I love the placement that they have here and the combination of a curved sans serif font with an embroidery font below it. That's kind of cursive-y, right? It's really, really good. And the placement, which is kind of center back, I like that. I think when people do back prints, they think it's got to be far up between the shoulder blades. I love this, and I love back prints that are a little bit lower too. So that's one point I wanted to talk to you guys about. There is no Planet B. Love that. Very cute. We've got the Be Kind on the gold sweatshirt. So a lot of these you see on Etsy, but a lot of these you don't. They've got them mixed up in different ways. They're putting their own unique spin on some of these things, which is why I got so excited about this brand, because that's always what I'm trying to teach you guys. Let's see, what does this say? Grow positive thoughts. That's super cute with a little bit botanical flower placement. Okay. I mean, are you guys obsessed with this? Because I'm obsessed with this back print. I think that it is so smart. You never see that done. It's combining the bee thing, the botanical thing, the neutral kind of orangey tones. I love it. I think it's so good and so simple. Let's see. We've got ocean ones, shop by category. So let's take a look at their sweatshirts first. So I'm just going to walk you guys through here. Because this is kind of what I was looking through, and I was like, oh, love this, love this, love this. And my trend alarm was going off. So first of all, like I said, they're branding their website. Everything is so good. It's so professional. They don't do things too extra. You know what I mean? It's very simple, very basic, but it's exactly on trend where it needs to be. So they're doing enough to be super attractive and exciting, but not too much to where they're, going to be excessive. So I really like the mock-up photos that they have. Super simple. I was thinking, if any of you have these types of Brandy Melville type shops, like this one kind of is very Brandy Melville as well. Taking photos like this on your iPhone, like finding a 16, 17, 18-year-old girl that you can give $50 for an hour of her time. And get a white background or go outside and take some close-up shots like this. It could be really, really valuable to selling your item. Now, I always say it does take a lot of time. It's really expensive to hire models, blah, blah, blah. But when I see photos like this, I'm like, I really see the value in doing photos this way because it's different. It doesn't look like a Placeit photo, right? Using Placeit is great. Don't get me wrong. But I'm just saying, if you guys are looking to kind of take your own brand to the next level and you really want to hone in on this type of stuff, finding a model who, they don't even have to be a model. It could be a high schooler. I used to do that back in the day too. I just go on Instagram or my Facebook and find girls who I liked their look, and I DM and just say, hey, I have this fun brand. Here's some examples. Would you want to model for me for, $50 or $100 an hour? Most of the time they were like, of course. Yeah. And actually I would trade them clothes for their time. I only paid people maybe once or twice when I really needed them. That was usually for like makeup shots when I was selling glitter kits back in the day. So you could even trade them the basic clothing. And when you're doing shots like this, you are just using blank clothing, right? So like Gildan stuff, if you're selling Gildan or Bella Canvas, you can get that stuff on jiffyshirts.com for really cheap. So, what does this say? Embrace the change. Okay, so again, guys, we're seeing that mystical stuff. Butterflies, the mystical lions combined with the moon. You could make this so easily in Canva. It's crazy. So Keep Your Wild shirt. I think the print is just on the back. Let's see if they do it on the front and the back. Something tells, okay, it's just on the back. The front says Keep Your Wild. Yeah, really, really love that. That's so cool. These guys are rocking the back print, and that's why I really wanted to focus on them for this membership post, because I want you guys to challenge yourself. Try doing some of this stuff, and doing the kind of mystical prints or botanical prints is a really good place to start with back prints, because it's just really simple elements that you can basically just scale up and make them larger. So really love that. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Be strong and stay kind with little daisies. That's very cute. We've got a Grow with Love. Keep Her Wild. Super cute. Again, a really, really easy photo to get. If you guys have an iPhone in portrait mode, you could do this type of photo easily yourself. Let's see. This is so cute. A Christmas bee sweatshirt. Okay, you guys, come on. Is this not what I preach every single day? They took the bee trend and made it Christmas. They just popped a little Santa hat on this bee. That's the cutest thing I've ever seen. I wish I could read what it said. Our Christmas bee. Oh, Christmas bee. Oh, Christmas bee. You guys, That is so cute. I love that. It would be even better if this was a forest green sweatshirt and all of this was in white. I think that'd be amazing. So much more Christmassy, but I love the idea that they have there. Okay, so let's keep going. Loving this botanical print. It's the best thing ever. You could create something similar in Canva for sure. It's all connected. Protect the planet. Loving that. Mystical moon phases, some waves. Their font choices, you guys, are brilliant. So pay attention to the details here, like what they're exactly doing. We've got back prints. We've got very specifically chosen font. Got a lot of mystical and botanical influences. We've got combining Christmas with popular trends. Here comes Santa Paws. That's cute. What does it say? Protect wilderness, a bat sweatshirt with cactuses and a moon. This is cool. Really, really cool on that black sweatshirt. I really like that because that's kind of that like goth inspired feel as well. You guys need to start making some items with bats on it, like a big old outline of a bat like this as a back print, and then maybe something on the front that says protect our wilderness or something, or I don't know, you could get really creative with that. But pay attention to what they did with the font here as well, which you can now do in Canva, which we're all so excited about, right? You can curve the font now in Canva. If you did not know that, this happened probably a month ago that they just implemented it. So you could easily do something like this to kind of wrap your text around your design. But I love how simple these are, but they're just so freaking trendy. You know what I mean? So keep an eye on wholesomeculture.com. Add this to your bookmarks. And when you're scrolling Instagram, I hope you guys have a saved folder for inspo pics. If you do not, get that in addition to your designated Instagram account where you're always curating new accounts to follow that are trending in your niche. I hope you guys are actually doing that because it's very important. Okay, so this one I'm also obsessed with, and it's just like, why didn't I think of this, right? That's why I'm so excited about this brand too, is like the botanical, hand-drawn sort of mystical, glittery flower growing up the side of a forest green sweatshirt with spread love on the chest. Brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. And I'm loving it so much. Love it in maroon. Really good. What does this one say? You can't buy love, but you can rescue it. Super cute. I really like this niche of, you know, adopt pets, protect the wilderness, just kind of animal focused stuff. I feel like that would do really, really well on Etsy. Okay, so the Being Kind is Cool sweatshirt is really what caught my eye about them. Now, guys, please do not go and copy this. You know what I mean? Like, don't be like, okay, I'm going to put Being Kind is Cool on the back print of my sweatshirt. Please don't do that. I mean, that is not the way to do things. You know, come up with a different phrase, maybe do something similar as a back print, incorporate maybe a flower or a rose, do something that's uniquely your own. I believe in you and your creativity enough to know that you don't have to rip people off. Please don't, okay? So I love, by the way, this combo that I'm seeing a lot recently of the pink, light pink sweatshirt or t-shirt with a red font. And especially for Valentine's Day, you guys, anything you create, I'm telling you, combine the light pink with the red design. It's very, very, very trendy, and people are loving it. So I don't like the fact that they have Wholesome Culture on the front of this sweatshirt. That might even keep me from purchasing it. Okay, because you have this Being Kind is Cool thing. It's like, oh, that's super cute on the back as the back print. And then you've got Wholesome Culture on the front. And it's like, you guys aren't even a big brand, right? You're just somebody I wanted this Being Kind is Cool sweatshirt from. Why should I be promoting your brand on the front of my sweatshirt, right? So don't do this. Don't put your brand name on stuff. Don't assume that people want to be your ambassadors by wearing your brand name on their clothing, because newsflash, they don't. And to be honest, like I said, this would keep me from buying the sweatshirt. So why would you ruin that? They could have easily put like a heart here, you know, something much simpler. Okay, let's keep going for a few more minutes. I'm not going to drag this one out. Let's see. Help more bees. Lots of bees t-shirts. Oh, they got a cute little model too. Plant more trees. Clean the seas. Cute. Oh my God. Okay. Obsessed with this one as well. Oh, I'm just like, I can't even with these prints. I think they're so pretty and change the world with kindness. And they're so like they stand out so much. The fact that they're using this as a back print as well. Use this one as inspo, guys. Look up on Canva. Actually, let's go to Canva right now and take a peek at what we're working with. Because I know a lot of you are going to be inspired after you watch this and want to jump on it. So let's take a look at what we're working with. I think I even kind of went over the mystical stuff in the design boot camp. Let's just go for Instagram post. But let's just take a look because you could probably pretty easily make this happen with just a few different elements. These white little flecks here, I know they've got in Canva. So let's see. Let's go to elements, light rays, I think it's called. Okay, so this could easily be a back print, right? So you take this. Let's see if there's anything else similar. I love using the magic recommendations, by the way, on Canva. They're super helpful. So they have this as kind of a rectangle. You could do a circle. I don't love circles for designs. But there's ways you can get creative. Ooh, I like this one a lot. Let's see if they have it in not a circle. This as a back print would be really cool. Love the swallows. Ooh, that's a beautiful, really beautiful butterfly. So that's cute. So yeah, if you guys are looking, because they're so popular, if you were looking for these types of lines, I usually can find them under light rays. Now, Canva has mostly just circles and squares. Ooh, that looks kind of cool. I could even layer it, maybe. It might be a bit much. Actually, no, that looks pretty cool. What if we spin this to be more of a square? Nope. You like it like that? Yeah, I kind of do like it like that, actually. And then could make it larger. And then let's look for boho moon. Whenever I'm looking for this mystical stuff, I always use the words boho or mystical or magic. Let's type in magic moon. That's not the one we wanted. Oh, how about just make magic moon? Oh yeah, super cute. Love those hands. Ooh, how would that look? Those hands are kind of interesting. Not a fan. Not delicate enough. This might be cool actually in the center. Kind of cartoony. Let's see. Let's get some moons going here. And I like how in this one they combine, I think that's really what caught my eyes. They combine these yellowy goldens with white, which is really cool. Let's see. Come on, guys. Ooh. This is pretty. See, but now I feel like I have to get rid of the thicker lines. Nope, that's not the one I wanted to get rid of. I wanted to get rid of this one. So you guys know, design is a process. You eliminate, you add a little bit, you eliminate some more. Okay, so now I want to put moon phases on top of that for some reason. I'm feeling the inspo here. I hope you guys are too, because this is some good stuff. If you guys haven't dove in, what is the word for that? If you haven't dove into, there we go. If you haven't dove into the boho mystical magical thing, there's really just so much opportunity for it still. Okay, let's use one of these. Ooh, oh, I love that. I wish I could curve it. Feel like I kind of want to flip it. For some reason, that's better. Okay, let's see. So this is how I wasn't even intending to do this, you guys, but this is how I kind of like take inspiration from something and then make it my own, right? So change the world with kindness. Actually, we could even put this. That's kind of cool, right? Let's move that up a little bit. Let's move that down a little bit. Okay, let's see. What else do they have? They've got moon, kind of a star. Let's try. I like looking at these fonts just to get some inspiration when I don't know exactly what font I'm going to use on something. I always look at the text areas. Every time I film stuff like this for courses, I've already done it. So I'm always like, yeah, then you want to choose this and this and this. But like you guys know on this membership, I literally just turn my screen share on and then I go for it. So I haven't actually looked at anything. That's why this is going a little bit slower. But hopefully it's helpful for you all. So let's just go for something. Let's just try. Let's go with the Stay Wild thing. Let's go with the Stay Wild Moonchild. I love that saying. I think I used that in one of my examples in Blank to Bank, was it? But we're just going to run with it again. Kind of like that, but we might need something a little thinner. Oh, I like that, but you can't really read it. We don't want something too boring. Font choice is always like the longest process, especially if you're putting it on top of a print. You got to make sure it's readable, not too thin, not too thick. I kind of like this. What's the font that they've got on this one? Kind of looks a little bit hand drawn. I like it. I think it's cute. Let's try a little bit smaller here. And I think we'll change the colors as well. Going to effects. Let's try the curve, shall we? Maybe make it just a skosh smaller. Not so curved. Back and forth always. Okay, so we want this back one to be kind of that golden orangey color. More golden. Do that gold. Do this gold. I don't know. Maybe put it on a black sweatshirt like that one and then make the text white. That seems to make the most sense, right? This isn't the easiest font to read now that I'm seeing it like that, but I really like the way this is looking. So I'm going to keep trying here. I love Lovelo. This is like one of my favorite fonts. It's always my go-to. If I don't know what to do for something, I'll usually use Lovelo. I don't mind that actually, but it kind of takes away from the elegance. So it's like an eternal process searching for the right fonts. I know you guys feel me on that. I've heard you talk about it before too. So I know I'm not the only one. Because like you want it to match your design. You don't want it to be overbearing. This is kind of cute. No. Too thick, too thin, again. We're going to find it. Stick with me, you guys. Don't leave. I don't know about that one. I'm sure some of you are watching this and you're like, I don't know. What's a word? Use Alurida Stencil because you know exactly which font would go best with it. I know some of you spend so much time doing this. And I do too, but I don't know fonts by heart like that. I usually just use the same 3, to be completely honest, because I don't do a whole lot of designs like this. Oh, see, I love this one, but yeah, not readable at all. But I really, really, really like that. So maybe I'll look for something like that, but a little bit thicker. Oh, wait, which one was that? Okay, love, 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 love. I think we found it. Stay Wild. And then I always copy and paste. Let's go to Moonchild. And we're going to curve it the opposite direction. And I actually like to see, this one was curved at 45, so I'm going to curve it up at 45 so they're equal. And then I don't love how this is like longer than this one. So when that happens, I will just make the lettering a little bit a little bit wider in the top, so it like matches the width of the bottom one. This is kind of cool. I'm kind of digging it. Let's try this. I feel like we need some more white other than just, no, I kind of like that. Let's try a small moon. See if we can find. Ooh, I love this stuff. Canva is just the best. I could spend hours on Canva. Do we like this one? Nah. Need some a little thicker, I feel like. Let's see. Magical. Let's just type in mystical, see what comes up. Because I bet it's something we can use. Well, we love the hands, that's for sure. But these are a little bit busy. I'm just looking for plain elements we can pop in. Like they have here, these just like cute little ones. That's what I'm kind of trying to find, I guess. Let's see, because I want some more pops of white in there. Feel like it looks weird with just the butterfly and the text. Mystical moon. How's this gonna look? Let's try that in white. Oh, kind of cute. Actually, kind of like that. Let's try that down here. Yeah, loving it. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Okay, let's see. Let's look for a star now. What was this under Mystical Moon? It's going to be the longest post ever. I'm so sorry that I'm taking this long, you guys, but I hope that you're enjoying it because I'm sure having fun. Let's try Mystical Star. Let's just try this. That's kind of cute. It's a little busy. That might be too busy. Yeah, too busy. So yeah, with the moons, it's too busy. We just need a single star. Why is it so hard to find like a good star? What do they have on this one? Oh, they have like a sun. That is smart. Mystical sun. We just want the basics, guys. Don't get too fancy on us here. Ooh, I love that one. What are these? These are cartoons. Okay, I need one like this, but not that moves. Come on, just give me one more element. I think that's too busy. Actually, yeah. You know what? I hate that because it's kind of like, It's kind of like a little bit of a chaotic design anyways, but so is this one. That's kind of what makes it beautiful. They've got a little bit more structure in terms of like one here, one there, but they've also got a heart, a sun, a moon. So I don't know. I don't hate it like this. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I do. Coming back to it, I'm not a fan. Did I already look in here? Maybe this one. Too much. Okay, so you know what I'm going to do? Let's make it easy on ourselves. Let's flip this baby. Put that there. See, but then I just want to make them parallel, which I don't hate. Let's try putting them parallel here. That's cute. Okay, that's what we were looking for. And then I want to make sure that these are... Let's move it in just a skosh. Move that one in just a skosh. There we go. Is that one lined up? I feel like that's parallel now. Okay, so I officially love it. And I don't know. Let's see how it looks on the back of a sweatshirt now. How about that? Let's go the whole way. Oops. I need that to be transparent. Let's take a look at how that's actually going to look on a sweatshirt, and we'll talk about placement. Printify. Printify. Does anybody else save random things under weird names? Because you know you're only going to need to find it in like 2 seconds. So you just put any weird name, because I do that constantly. Okay, so let's go to Printify. Okay, so, it's medium resolution because I'm a dummy and I made it in an Instagram post because I just thought we were looking for elements, but things took a turn. So don't mind this. If I would have known I was making a design, we would have obviously started with a larger file size, like 3000 by 3000, but I didn't. So let's look at what that's going to look like on its own. It's all right. It's a little busy. Now that I'm looking at it, let's see. Make it a little smaller, move it down. Is that the problem? No, hate that. We want it big. I think we need to find a provider that allows for a lower and larger back print. So don't use Merch Made Easy if you're trying to do this. So you guys tell me in the comments what you think of this, what you think of what was this called again? Wholesome Culture. What we could do to make this design better. What your input would be, because I know if I were you, I'd be watching and I'd be like, no, you should have done this. You should have put this here. And I'm not loving it as much as I thought I would once it's actually on the sweatshirt. And I think it's because it's in a circle. There's something about circle designs I'm just not a fan of. I think they look incomplete for some reason. So anyways, comment, tell me what you think. Do some research on Wholesome Culture, and I'll talk to you guys soon. So that was a Trendspotting video. I hope you enjoyed it and got a ton of value from it. If you do want to learn more about getting into the membership, it's launching this week. You can join anytime, and that link is in the description below. Also, if you're not in my Facebook mastermind group, it is absolutely free. I've linked that below as well. You can follow me on Instagram too. I'll see you guys in the next video.